Okay, so we're gonna do drawing number 3 here. It involves all 4 of these shapes in the drawing. They all have to be measured and drawn. You do not have to write down the measurements for this drawing. So first one we're gonna start with is this one up here. I can create this whole shape right here in the upper left-hand corner, measuring 2 lines. So I'm gonna measure this first one down here at the bottom. It's about 2 7/8. Doesn't really matter where it goes on your paper, as long as you kind of get it in the right general location. So I measure off 2 7/8 and draw. Then I'm going to measure one of the sides right here. I'm going to measure this side at 3 1/2. So come over here, measure 3 1/2. Mark it with my scale, then use my T-square to draw. Okay. Now for the rest of this, I'm just going to need a T-square. So my T-square, and we'll line it up to where this line ended. Draw this line across. Then draw it perfectly straight up until I hit that line right there. Now, next, to get these lines in the middle here, first what you need to do is just connect the corners. You can take your T-square off. It doesn't have to be snug up against the side. Yeah, it might be easier sometimes if you flip it over. And then line up the 2 corners. And go corner to corner. And then over here, line up these 2 corners. And go corner to corner. Now, for the last 2, simply all you need to do is line your T-square up with the intersection. So I take my T-square, make sure it's snug up against the side. Pull on it a little bit to position it, and draw that line across to get that one. As I said before, I use the T-square with the 90-degree part of the triangle method to draw my vertical lines, but same basic idea. Just line it up, and you can get the same effect by hanging this up on top, doing it that way. For the one down here right below it, I did exactly the same thing. I'm going to make 2 measurements. I'm going to measure this, which is 2 1/4. This is square, so this one actually ends up being 2 1/4 as well. So down here along the bottom, I'm going to measure the mark at 0, mark at 2 1/4, and draw that line, and then measure up 2 1/4 on this one side here. Draw up 90 degrees. And the same thing as we did up top, draw this line over from where we measured this one down to the bottom, up. Then we can do everything we did before. We connect these 2 corners here. And use your T-square. Get a perfect horizontal line and then a vertical. Now I know they don't connect in the middle on our finished drawing, but what we're going to do is find where that square goes and then erase what's in the middle. So we have to measure that, and that happens to be 7/8 in on the left-hand side. So we go and measure 7/8. Then all you really need to do is use your T-square and draw a line till it hits those intersections. Draw a line till it hits that diagonal line. Draw a line up. That one, and if you did it correctly, it should perfectly meet up with that corner. Then you just take your eraser and erase what's on the inside. For the triangle, up in the upper right-hand corner right here, you need to physically use one of these actual triangles. Now, there's 2 triangles that you guys have at your disposal. One is called the 30-60 triangle, which is the one I've been using. Called because it has a 30-degree and a 60-degree angle, and a 45, which has 2 45-degree angles, and they both have a 90-degree angle. This one you see up here uses the 45-degree triangle. You can see those angles all perfectly fit into the corner here. So start off, I'm going to measure and draw the bottom first, which is 3 1/2. Then use my 45-degree triangle, this. Just line up like this. And they intersect. Now, T-square's got to be snug up against the side, triangle flat down on top. Okay, then I'm just perfectly going to line this up and go straight down until I intersect that one. Then 45-degree line that way, and then a 45-degree line like this. Okay, so I will really only measure this one bottom line right here. Last one, you need the 60-degree triangle for, and it's a series of two 60-degree angles, one there and one there. And the one at the top is a 30-degree angle. So to start off, I'm going to measure and draw these two lines here on the left side and the bottom. Bottom one's 2 1/4. This one's